Hey, what's going on guys? Timzy here, and welcome back to Rank Up. And in this video, we're going to talk about map knowledge and map navigation, so let's get into it. So learning a new map is no easy feat, and learning the callouts on top of learning the map layout is even more difficult, but Siege makes it easier. Whenever you walk into a room, there is a room name on your HUD, so you can immediately connect a room to a room name. Now, learning multiple callouts for multiple maps does take time, so don't get discouraged if it takes you a while to learn all of the maps in Siege. It's really all about repetition and playing the map many times to fully understand, and I can tell you from experience that maps I don't play too frequently, I can't remember some of the callouts, but for the maps that I play on a regular basis, I can remember pretty much every callout for every room. And if you guys are serious about trying to learn the maps in this game, Google Rainbow Six Siege maps. It'll bring you to a Ubisoft website where you can see every single map in the game. You can even filter them to the playlists that you are playing in game. So for example, if I go to Oregon, you can see blueprints to the floor plan of every floor on this map. It even shows you where the soft walls are, the hatches, and what part of the floor is destructible. And I've gone so far as to download all of the blueprints and go into Photoshop and place the room name on top of the room location and have that on my second monitor when I'm playing in order to help me remember not only the room layouts, the map layout, but more importantly, the callouts to these rooms, because that is even more important. So now that you guys have all of the tools you need in order to start learning the maps in this game, I want to talk about a mechanic that we call jiggle peeking. And jiggle peeking is when you strafe and lean around a corner and then immediately go back behind cover. This allows you to peek an angle in front of you while also being as safe as possible because you're exposing as little of your body for a short period of time. And in doing this, this allows you to see if there is someone holding an angle on you. And I want to point out that this does take some time to get used to get the muscle memory down, so don't be discouraged if you can't get this the first try. And for example, you guys are going to see me jiggle peek around this doorway until I can find out where the opponent is. At this point, he ends up giving away his position by shooting at me because I peek for such a short period of time that I'm able to actually walk into sight and take the gunfight. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is effectively clearing a room. Now, we do have a drone that we can use to drone the room in front of us, but there are going to be many times where you don't have a drone in front of you and you have to manually clear the room. And in doing so, if you start on the right-hand side of a door, you typically want to clear from left to right. In this case, we're going to be clearing from left to right. But if you peek from the left side of a doorway, you want to clear from right to left. And in doing so, you want to make sure you are only exposing yourself to one angle at a time. So as we peek this doorway, you have a table in front of you, you have the kitchen doorway, you have two more tables in front of you as well, the door on the right-hand side, and finally the couch. So we want to start by peeking the left table, eventually moving our way to the kitchen doorway, the two tables in front of us, the right side doorway, and then finally the couch. And if you guys utilize the jiggle peeking that I talked about previously, this will help you out a ton. Something else that you can do is to open up some unexpected angles. If somebody wasn't dining, they would be looking at the dining door. But if you guys are playing someone that can open up some line of sight, like Buck for example, you can Buck open the dining wall to make them worry about a second angle instead of just watching the one dining doorway. As you get better at learning the maps, take mental notes of how your opponents push the objective. What part of the map do they enter? What walls do they open? Because you will start noticing tendencies that players have when pushing a specific site, and you can use that against your future opponents. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.